You've got mail.
What's this? It's an email from Bomat Courier. It's an attachment. What's in the attachment? Alright, what is up my friends? Welcome to the Monday video here on CoolStuffInc.com. We're playing some Historic today as the Historic Anthology 5 has just been released, bringing it 25 new cards to the Historic format, which is freaking awesome, honestly. I really love these Historic Anthology releases. Being able to curate and kind of spread the love from cards I don't see played in other formats to Historic is really, really cool. And I wrote a full review on them on Cool Stuff from a few weeks ago. Check that out. Set review every card in the set. Today, we're playing Atarka's Command. The entire command cycle was reprinted in the anthology to join together with the Strixhaven commands. And Atarka's Command is close to the best one. Kolaghan's Command is really, really good. But Atarka's Command is an exceedingly powerful magic card. Crush Standard is seen play in Modern. Command is a red and a green for an instant. And of course, all the commands, you choose 2 of 4 options. So, can't gain life this turn. Okay. 3 damage to our opponent. Great. Put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. Alright, probably not that one. And then creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain reach in the end of turn. That reach, just sneaky reach, is popping up everywhere. And this card will mostly be used for +1/+1 to your team and 3 damage to the face. So, 3 damage to the face is already almost worth a card, right? Lava Spike, Lightning Strike, and so on and so forth. And when we pump the team, so if we just pump 2 creatures with Atarka's Command, we've now gotten 5 damage out of our 2 mana instant speed sort of burn spell. And it scales much better than that, of course. Also, the pumps can mean you can win combat as a combat trick, which is really, really cool. And then as a backup plan, it can also be a Skull Crack. Just deal 3, can't gain life this turn. Phenomenal aggressive card. Doesn't slot super well into normal Gruul decks in Historic, which are a little bigger and more focused on Embercleave. They're a little more focused on going tall, making it like 1 or 2 big creatures, whereas this card wants to play with things going very, very wide. So we are going very, very wide. We have 14 1-drops. We've got 12 2-drops. Burning-Tree Emissary is phenomenal with Atarka's Command. Obviously, just playing a bunch of creatures at once. We have Kari Zev here, which makes 2 creatures for Atarka's Command, which is great. And I have a little bit of a wizard theme here, too, with Lavarunner, Soul-Scar Mage, Viashino Pyromancer, and 2 Grim Lavamancer. Lavamancer, a lot of Llanowar Elves, a lot of cheap creatures in the format. And Lavamancer can help against those company decks and Llanowar Elf decks. And also just a very good card in general. So, a lot of wizards. A lot of incidental damage here with Pyromancer and Lavamancer. And some burn spells. We get Shock, we get Wizard's Lightning, and we're choosing to play Pillar of Flame over Bonecrusher Giant, because we really, really want to keep those spells cheap. We also want to get spells into our graveyard for Lavarunner and for Lavamancer. So, Pillar of Flame, Shock, Wizard's Lightning, 10 burn spells, 4 Atarka's Command, and a bunch of creatures. And of course, Bomat Courier is phenomenal too. Just like a really, really good reload card. Mana base, we wouldn't be sad if we had access to Copperline Gorge. That would help a little bit, but 12 sources, very, very reasonable. The only actual green cards in the entire deck are Atarka's Command and Gallia, and of course Gallia you can cast off of Burning-Tree Emissary anyway. So Sideboard's got a few quality cards here in Chainwhirler against the Llanowar Elf decks. We have Ferocidon against the Lifey decks and Goblins, any creature deck for the most part. Masked Vandal, kind of cool. It's a wizard, right? That's pretty sweet. I'm in the way, aren't I? I'm sorry. I should make myself smaller. There we go. That's better. Masked Vandal, of course, is a wizard. Great against the Aura decks and other various things like that. Chandra against control decks is a non-creature threat. And of course, Relic, another new addition to Historic. Relic's freaking awesome. Relic of Progenitus is like the best graveyard hate card in decks that really can't afford to waste a card. So a deck like Goblins that needs to draw a lot of Goblins, a deck like this that needs to draw a lot of burn spells, like you can't afford to just like play a Rest in Peace and just like, all right, I just have this card that doesn't kill you. So Relic is perfect for a deck like this. So really, really cool. I'm pumped. Gotta go fast. Let's do this. But first, we work from our sponsors at CoolStuffInc.com.
CoolStuffInc is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, let's go. Gotta go fast. Atarka red. Atarka's command is so good. Just such a good card. Alright, well, that's not really gonna work. I mean, obviously if we had lands, it sounds insane, right? You know, Bomat Courier, Burning-Tree, Kari Zev, command. Make this a land and this a land, and we're good to go. But, and, alright, mulligan to an okay one. We're gonna keep this. I think the options here as far as shipping are Pillar of Flame or Lavamancer. I think we're going to ship the Lavamancer. Not many of our cards go to the graveyard. We have Soul-Scar on 1, Burning-Tree Gallia on 2. So, let's ship the Lavamancer. No guarantee Lavamancers. We do have the awkwardness of this Rootbound Crag here not being on, but... Thoughtseize. Sure. So, not ideal. Not ideal. And they take one of the Burning Trees, and we draw an Atarka's command. So we're just going to play Rootbound Crag tapped here, just to go. Not a great start for us on the mulligan and then getting Thoughtseize, of course. They are at 16 though. Yeah. Take what we can get. Take what we can get. Forest, sure. Bomat Courier, also sure. Okay, so Courier is like the first thing you should do always. So might have push here, but whatever. Attack with Courier. Get a card. Great. Get a point. Great. Soul-Scar Mage. Great. Pillar Flame would probably look better if it was Lavamancer, but we didn't know that, of course, going into the match. Some sort of Sultai stuff here. Narset Parter Bells. That is very good for us. Although I'm usually good against Gallia. Narset just like... They got the Eldest Reborn. This is just like your typical... Normally it's a Grixis pile, but I guess they're a Sultai pile. So we can't... Gallia here, so we'll have to discard a card, then not be able to draw any cards. Play a tap land. Anyway, we're just going to Atarka's command, I think. We're going to just play this, do the +1 and 3 damage mode, prowess, and now you can attack the Narset and attack them. And we're going to kill Narset. Bomat Courier is put, not draw. So Narset will stop that, but pretty awkward with Gallia where it's not a... Oh, it is a May. I'm sorry, it is a May trigger. If it's not a May, it's like pretty damning, but... They're 10. And they have a pretty good removal spell. Oh my god. Expertise into Thoughtseize. Okay, and we draw a land. Alrighty then. Hopefully they have no ways to gain life, I guess. I'm just gonna pop off here and just play our land as they go. I feel like maybe held the land, like, I mean, we're kind of like all in here, just hoping they don't have any life gain in their deck. We could probably draw enough burn to kill them. This will return a Planeswalker, right? So they can play a naked Eldest Reborn if they want to. Vraska Golgari Queen. That is technically life gain. Okay, I guess. Lavarunner does not currently have haste. Oh, it does have haste. Alright. We're just going to attack them, I guess. They can Eldest Reborn, obviously, but we're just trying to cross the finish line here. And they have a push. Wow, so they're going to push instead of just taking the damage and Eldest Reborning? Sure.
Everyone is expendable.
I guess the ultimate on Vraska, like, could be a thing if they have, like, Shark Tailor or something like that. Another land. Alright, we'll just hold land, say go. So Vraska hasn't actually done anything yet. Yeah, I want a red-green Canopy land. That's what I want. Canopy lands. They have this one random forest. No other green duels. Sure.
As long as we win.
Imagine they'll stack an island here. No? And we'll draw another land. Alright, well, drawing 7 lands in our 20 land deck is a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. Vraska's on freaking 12. Still hasn't actually done anything yet. Now they're going to sack a land. Alright. Vraska's made her first contribution to this game. That's not bad. So it's guaranteed damage. Yeah, that execute is pretty brutal. So they can obviously kill this with Vraska or with Eldritch Reborn, whatever they want, basically. But it was guaranteed 2 points of damage, which is good. So, although Vraska gaining 1 life a turn at this point might be unbeatable. They're going to emblem themselves. We draw another land. Okay. Discard the land in our hand. They need to deal combat damage to me. They'll win the game. That's a shock. I mean, I don't think we're currently beating Vraska just gaining 1 life a turn, unfortunately. They get back Narset here. Pretty gross game. They're gonna get back my. Oh, they're gonna kill him with the Gallia. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Sure. Got it. So if it touches me, I die. So. Not a very good first game there. Mulligan hurt, and then they had the Wrath on 4 and everything else too. So we get to bring in more threats and cut all these shocks basically. So Pillar of Flame's gone, all the shocks are gone. We're gonna bring in Chandra, Ferocidon. Probably just bring in Bonecrushers, which is like a thing that attacks, and we can even shave like a Witch's Lightning maybe. The rate on Witch's Lightning is certainly fine, but without things to kill, we just play more threats. And I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah. So now we are much more threat dense. We'll hopefully keep 7. And hopefully not draw 8 lands. That would be preferable. That would be preferable. Some sort of Salt Ice stuff. Felt like a Grixis deck, but... on the play. God, you're killing me today. You're really just killing me. Oh, we can't keep his hand. Land doesn't even come untapped, so... Chandra seems great against them, but... oh my god. Just murder over here. We're gonna keep. We need to draw spells and not lands, basically. Maybe all I can do at least. Alright. Go get him, buddy. Lava is obviously fine as a 1-drop. A little better, like, on later turns. That was a good draw. Alright. Let's go Bomat Courier. And, we're jamming everything here. We would love it if Courier does not die this turn. Gets untap, Atarka's Command, and Courier, possibly. Alright. Make red. Combat. Attack. Cool. Alright, we're shipping it. Let's go. Plus damage. And now Courier's worth at least 2 cards no matter what. They have a lapse here? It's fine with me. Definitely don't mind drawing a Atarka's Command next turn. Sure. So, deal 3. Brainstorm. Alright, so yeah, much better hand for us here, and then they're not interacting super well at the moment. Our Lava Runners, of course, aren't super impressive yet. So there's definitely a little bit of tension as far as like spell density and threat density. You know, once our burn spells come out, our Lava Runners obviously aren't as good anymore, but it's better than Shock. You know, better than Shock. Don't really want Shock against the control deck. And they're going to Thoughtseize me, which is phenomenal. You just turned my Stomping Ground into a Shock. Interplanar Beacon. This feels like a Grixis deck. It has all the vibes of like, you know, rando Grixis Nicol Bolas deck. But just Sultai. Definitely interesting. Huge swing. 3 cards. And now we're in the firmly in the driver's seat. I'm gonna pay 2 life here. In case we hit like Witch's Lightning off, like they wrath me, we hit Witch's Lightning off this. Sure, so we're gonna draw 3. No Witch's Lightnings, but lethal. Free Brainstorm, sure. Card's pretty good against us, honestly. Might not be big enough to kill the larger aggro decks of the format, but certainly good against us. The good news is they're just dead. It doesn't matter. So, Pyromancer upstairs. And of course, Lava Spike, good enough here. We'll take that. We'll take that. That wasn't the play, of course. That wasn't the play, but Game 3, ride or die. Definitely, I mean, we did draw 2 Lava Runners that game, too, and they weren't very good. So we also can just draw our higher quality creatures as well. Excuse me. Unfortunately, we don't really have a good counterplay against Yahenni's expertise. It kills every creature in our entire deck, so I guess you play like 1 Hazard in the board or something like that. Yeah, it's good. It's a little awkward if I thought he's my Burning-Tree, obviously, but you can never mulligan his hand in a million years, so... Got one of our best threats, another good threat. And a 1-drop. Playing 14 of them, so pretty good odds to draw 1 there. Not a favorite, I guess, but Soul-Scar Mage. Okay. I mean, we're just going to jam here. Might get memory lapsed, but what else are you going to do? Yeah, sure. It's obviously not ideal, but... Run it back. Normally Lap shouldn't be that good against us, but our hand is pretty single spelly, so... Alright, I mean, if they have a Yahenni that's produced here, it kind of sucks, but... We get to untap into Chandra or Ferocidon, hopefully. Oh, just push. That's fine. Trades have been reasonable so far. We have a lot of gas in our hand. And they miss a land drop. Interesting. Okay. So, I would say they, like, probably have Yahennis in their hand. But I think we're still going to play Soul-Scar Mage and just say go. If they draw it, we'll Wizard's Lightning them, and then we'll just, like, hope when we draw land or spell, we're happy, so... I mean, if they don't draw a land, we kill them that much faster, so... You wanted to play 3 colors. We're going to cast... Prowess Trigger. We have Atarka's Command anyway, so... Upstairs. There's your land. So we can either Chandra or a Atarka's Command here. I think I like Chandra. So they Wrath, we can just Chandra again, then Command, so... If I go over the Atarka's Command, they have a removal spell to kill something, then I feel a little sad, so... Looking pretty good. Let's go. I mean,
Totally the best pyromancy student. Say hi to my fiery friends.
I'm not sure what their recourse is here. But sure. So if we got for a target command there, we got kind of blown out. They go to 7, and now they Henny's expertise. We just make 2 tokens, target's command, kill them. Cool. Narset, you're dead.
I have practiced against thinking with an open mind.
So command being worth 5 here is exactly lethal. Unless they have like land push. They have a Vraska. They have a swamp. They do have the swamp. Oh, I can't cast target's command. Ooh. That is true, I guess. That is true. That does complicate things. Okay. So what does that mean? We can flashback Wizard's Lightning. It's not good enough. They can Vraska to kill my Chandra, which kind of sucks too. Okay, we definitely want to kill this Narset too, I think. We can at least like put the Narset down to 1 so they can't draw a card off of it. They could sacrifice it to draw a card. Oh man. I just didn't know, so he didn't have green. Didn't have green. Boy. It's probably just Ferocidon, attack Narset for 2.
Hey, these little guys are great. So much commotion.
It's not ideal to have, you know, them playing Vraska, but we have command and core. We just like draw a green source also. Oh my god. What is this, standard from like 2 years ago? Who plays frickin' Enter the God Eternals? I guess they couldn't gain life, so. Or did they gain life? 6? They did not gain life because it wasn't dead yet, so. They also have Bajuka Bog, which is a card you can put in your deck, I guess. Alright, so obviously zombie against Chandra is pretty annoying because I can kill the Chandra. We can just like spam tokens here and just like deal them 3, put them to 3 and dead to command or any burn spell at the top. Otherwise, our options aren't great. They can obviously gain a life off Vraska, but End of the God Eternals is like one of the best possible cards against like a mono red deck. It's not good against much else, but enough to attack. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. It kind of sucks to like just throw Chandra away, but
There's so few. Hey, don't start any fires without me. Hey, these little guys are great.
they go to 3. They can Vraska back to 4. They have to attack Chandra though, and then we have free range to have Bomat Courier too. So we're drawing to a lot of cards here, barring no more Enter the God Eternals. So dispute deck, what? Alright.
Consider this bridge burned.
I think like Vraska plus sack Narset here. Go 4.
I lead the battle.
There's like a land over Narset.
Step aside or be
Sure.
crushed.
Calling there it is. Come on, Bomat Courier. Finish the job. Finish the job, buddy. Okay, so they don't seem to have removal. I guess we're gonna like upkeep this burn spell because they probably have like a lapse or something if they're gonna survive. Yeah. Alright, so say go. Deal 3, can't gain life. You have a lapse here. It's kind of annoying because they can gain life off their Vraska and go to 4. And now it's not lethal anymore. But you can always cash in the Boko for 2 cards, ideally. This is interesting. Cycle Trimer. Oh, that's pretty desperate. That's pretty desperate, folks. Might have finished the job here. Yep. End of the God Eternals. Not enough. Just not enough to beat us. We'll take it. 1-0. 1-0 with Atarka Red. Atarka Red. Many Henny's expertise. Many. Let's go. Round 2. Remember, as always, there's a written article companion to this video on CoolStuffInc.com proper. As always, I do a video article Monday, a written article Friday. Last Friday's article was called Magic the Goblining, examining the Goblin-themed cards in Modern Horizons 2. I'm pumped for Modern Horizons 2. It's going to be awesome. Set looks phenomenal. Another one-lander. Opponent's playing Lurrus. We're going to keep this one. I think our Shock and Pillar of Flames will be pretty good. And Lurrus decks are often Thoughtseize decks, so we can just like have a bunch of spells. We'll draw land at some point. Obviously, Couriers aren't as good when your hand is full, but I think if we miss on lands for a turn or two, it'll be alright. And if we draw lands, it's great too, so. Alright. I mean, I imagine we're getting pushed here, but. Thieves Guild Enforcer, sure. So, would have really loved to draw a land there, honestly, but. So, we're going to trade this with the Courier, I would assume? Sure. So, they're playing Rogues. We will need to draw lands to beat Rogues. God, this is so awkward. We can't even attack into the 1-3. Yeah, this is getting gross. I would say Rogue's worst case scenario for our keep. This is like a Lurrusy, Thoughtseize, probably, something other deck. But Rogues in particular, we can't really let them get ahead. They're going to drown the lock my Bomat Courier. Sure. I think this game is mostly going to come down to if they have Inventory or not. They can, like, top off. Wind Robber? Sure. It's our 5th card in the bin. Lot Magic should be good here. Takes out the graveyard. Alright, there's our 2nd land, which is nice. Better late than never, but never late is better. Nugia. It's also a wizard, which is nice too, so they want to play the 1-3. They don't have it. Another Wind Robber, sure. This is like all kind of fine. They've had opportunity to play the 1-3 before, and they haven't. So, like, I think they just don't have it. If they do, it's going to suck. But let's see what happens here with this Pillar of Flame. We're going to drown to kill my Viashino Pyromancer. That's fine. Kill that. That's 6 in the bin. Not enough for this. Need 8 or more. I kill that and exile it, which is mildly relevant given the Lurrus, but they already have one. So, Lavarunner with haste. Down to 2 cards in hand for them. Just gotta hold a shock for their Lurrus. Alright, no push, no Enforcer. We have 7 in the bin, so once again, just please no Inventory. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Alright, so we can just shock this. What's the last card? Memory Lapse. So am I cool trading Lavarunner for Enforcer? I think I am. We gotta hold the. I guess if they're lapsing the shock, but if they end up milling a card, then we can't. We need to keep answering Lurrus, obviously. This is fine. Sure. So lapse that, mill those, fire in the block, and now they're at 12, and we have an answer to their Lurrus, and they have nothing else. Just don't draw into the story. That's a land. Are they gonna play Lurrus without a naked Lurrus? No. Lobmancer is a great draw. Fantastic draw. So they'll be able to get 1 card of value off of Lurrus. They're gonna get a robber, sure. Guess we'll just do this now. We could have like waited, I guess, because they could like sack this thing now and draw something, I guess. But Lavamancer's teed up and good to go. We like that. Kill this. Exile Courier. They'll sack it and draw a card. We attack for 2. Start attacking for 4. No master removal, please. I guess I should have like probably played the creature first, but Lavamancer all day. You're like, oh, all right. I think it's probably too late though. I think it's too late. I think. I hope. I pray. Lavamancer's really good. Play Soul-Scar Mage so the Lavamancer can give -2/-2 if they play the 1/3. All right, sweet. That was a sweet game. That was a sweet game. I would say we're not really. I guess Relic plays against them, right? We're not super well suited for this matchup as far as some of our cards, but Chainwhirler's not great. I mean, Bonecrusher's like okay. We definitely want these relics. Probably, I mean, relics obviously awkward with our Lavarunner, but like that's fine. We got like probably Pillar of Flame, maybe the Gallia, and bring in the 3 relics. Relic, of course, just like turns off their cards, and then also just draws a card, which is totally fine. Definitely want to stay low to the ground. Don't think you want Ferocidon or Chainwhirler or Chandra. Again, Bonecrusher is maybe Bonecrusher is better than Shock. Just a little more threat density. I can buy that. Shock doesn't hit half their cards, so this Bonecrusher is a creature. And we should have no problem with having spells in our graveyard because they're going to mill us, obviously. So, this hand is a lot better than the last one. Oh my god, this hand's insane. About to burn it up here. All right, Boko leading the way for a triple Burning-Tree Emissary draw. We're about to empty that hand, barring a counterspell on our first Emissary. Hey! Alright, sweet. Well, no counterspell here. We'll get at least 2 Emissaries off. There's obviously a fear they have mass removal post-sideboard. So we gotta be a little aware of that, but take the Burning-Tree. And push too. Alright, so how deep do we want to go? I think all the way. I think we're just going in. I imagine the massive rules spell they would play would be the 4-mana Crippling Fear, I think. Choose a creature type and then kill all that type. So it's probably turn away anyway. Back, big thing. So let's go. Courier, of course, looking nice here as well. Even if we get like 1 or 2 cards off it, it's great. BTE. It's in the game. A little Atarka made up the top. Just a shock. Okay. Alright, play Soul-Scar Mage. I think we're getting Wrath next turn, but we're going to dump our hand to Courier anyway, so. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Now, this is awkward. So this is a blocker for Courier, which we can obviously shock, but then we're shields down on Courier. But if they have a Wrath, it's kind of just bad for us anyway. Yeah, whatever. Let's kill this. Just please just don't have land untap land Wrath. Sword and God Thief. Okay, that's like pretty good. All right. Well. Let's draw Atarka's command, and/or not have them draw the Wrath. Fatal Push, sure. All right, pretty good, pretty good. That's the land. Okay, I'd say we're in trouble. Not sure why I played land. I could just help a land, I guess, but. They have nothing else Alright, so we can just kill Lurrus here. Sure. Yeah, we'll just kill it. Once Lurrus is dead, they can't recur it, so... they don't have anything to recur anyway, but leaving Lurrus in play is just not a good idea, so... As long as they don't have End of Story. Just it's sort of like, you play against Gruul, as long as they don't have Embercleave. Play against this deck, as long as they don't have End of Story. You know, there's always that one key linchpin card. I don't like the stack here, it can't be good for us. I mean, Lavamancer's sweet and all. I'm just gonna attack. They probably have another Soaring Thought Thief, but whatever. Fatal Push? Okay. That's pretty gutsy. Pretty gutsy indeed. 2 cards left? I mean, Soaring Thought Thief looks a lot better on defense. I'm not gonna lie. Bit of Wizard Lighting, that sucks. Oh my god, come on. I'm gonna block. I'm getting bad End of a Story vibes here, or Soaring Thought Thief. I think we're like almost dead to Thought Thief anyway, though, because they just kill us in 2 turns. So I'm just gonna attack. They probably have Thought Thief. We're probably gonna lose, but I think if they have Thought Thief, we lose anyway. So, oh wow, okay. Then it's End of a Story for sure. No, what are they rocking over here? Oh, off the top. Gotta hate it. You gotta hate it. Alright, sure, that's fun. I mean, 4 new cards is usually pretty hard to beat, unfortunately. Four cards is a lot. 4 cards is a lot. Drama Lock to kill Soul-Scar Mage in the main phase. That's a kind of a weird play, honestly. I'm not sure why they would do it. I mean, they were scared of me, like, shocking this and making it too small to live. That means they must have more counterspells, because obviously Drama Lock is, like, super high value at the moment. It's just, like, literally counterspell terminate. This is the kind of matchup where, like, if you wanted to win this matchup, you just play 2 Ox in your sideboard and you probably can't ever lose. I mean, once again, like, no way this is going to work, but we're going to attack here. They 100% have a Soaring Thought Thief, and they're going to block it and blow us out, but we can't beat it anyway, so... That's a pretty cowardly attack. Okay. Unfortunately, we drew a land. Alright, so tough game there. Decent start, but game 3. Now we're on the play, of course, which is huge. And we're just going to stand pat. I think this is fine. On the play. Hand's great. Hand is great. Pretty much everything we want here. Good 1-drop, good 2-drop. Relic, enough lands, colors, Tarkus Command. Not trying to roll. Alright, A little anti-synergy, obviously, between the Relic and the Lavarunner, but it's fine. Lavarunners are a little weak once you board out a lot of his spells, but... Attack for 1, sure. Bomat Courier? Alright. Start there. That resolves. I mean, Atarka's Command's also pretty nuts here. But let's just play... If you play Relic, they like have to drown it. And we could just like get in for a bunch, play Lavarunner. Sweet. Okay. Combat. Guess they have the 1/3 here. I guess I screwed up. And you get to eat my courier for free. If I had like not played Relic, I'd have to. Yeah, I screwed up. I wanted the prowess trigger, but like this, I didn't play around this well enough. I have Atarka's Command here too, so that was pretty dumb. That was a bad play. That was a bad play on my part. That's fine. We'll make it work. I think we're still in great shape, so. We're at 14. We play this. And say go. We're going to shock and play Robber and then say go with interaction up, in theory. That's a really annoying "Are you sure?" prompt. It's pretty hard to like misclick yourself, you know. Viashino Pyromancer. So I don't think I want to like pump out Atarka's Command yet. We can just wait and like go a little wider here. I think if they have that stupid Wrath, we're like kind of in trouble. We could like just go for the command and like they can't counter it. They can probably lapse it, but it isn't even that bad. Or they can't drown it. And then the blocks aren't heinous for us if they do counter it, so I'm going to go for it, whatever. Monkey. Monkey. Block the monkey. Block the monkey. Alright, so they're going to block like that. We're going to go for Atarka's Command. We're going to go damage plus. And I assume they're going to lapse this. Or Aether Gust or something. We still get a prowess trigger and a gust it? Sure. So that'll resolve. That'll go on top. We can draw it if we want to off of Relic. If they try and mill it. Let's say go and see what they do. Of course, Aether Gust obviously quite good against us. Agadeem tapped. Okay. All right, so we're gonna draw this. Draw command. Do they have a the 1-drop? Oh, okay. Mill over Pyromancer land. Okay, take 1. And now they kind of need to answer this again. Wizard Lightning Stomping Ground. Alright. We jam. We jam. No block is terrible for us here if they counter the Atarka's Command, so... Now you have Pyromancer to follow up. Just going for it. Get a prowess trigger also. 3 cards in the bin. So they can drown now. So our Relic's gone, but sure, it's fine. We deal 3 damage. And we go put this, put them down to 4 life. And, you know, we're off the top a little bit. They put Lurrus in their hand. Okay. And they fail push. Pretty good. Pretty good. We draw another Relic, though. Alright. That's kind of sweet. I'm going to pop it right now. That's what I was saying about Relic being so awesome, is like, we're going to cycle it, and then have an effect in the game, and still have it still draw a card, too. Nice. I mean, like, Lurrus is live here, unfortunately. We kind of need to keep a shock to kill Lurrus, I think. If we attack, we like shock this and attack, they block this. Take 3, go to 1, play Lurrus, replay this. We could shock this and shrink it, but then either way, no matter what happens, they're gonna like just untap with Lurrus and play. Where should I go here? I think our attacks are just, I guess I could like swing with Soul-Scar and see what they do, but because they can't kill it. I imagine we're not casting shock, barring them like not blocking, I guess. Yeah, so we could even like shock the robber, and then the thief dies too. But they're just gonna play Lurrus and cast robber again, and now we're in like a still pretty bad spot, I think. I guess then next turn Lurrus. I mean, yeah, this is fine. Just let it go. Both graveyards are empty, so I think we're gonna upkeep shock Lurrus. So if they have a lapse or an Aether Gust, we can still draw it and get our prowess trigger. Cool. Now we draw for turn. Lavamancer. Lavamancer is fine. Now Drown is on, I suppose, but people like hate this Rogues deck, but like the games are always really interesting. There are some games where you just kind of like have a really good draw, run away with it, but like that's just Magic, you know? Just like instead of like Ember Cleaving you, there's countering your spells and drawing cards. But the games are always really interesting. Alright, I mean, big turn here. They're at 4 and dead to like a lot of the cards in our deck. They like have to kill Lavamancer this turn or they die. And then we have a lot of good draws. It's funny, you can just play like 1 copy of Ox in your sideboard. Probably, I think 1 cop's... Ooh, that was pretty sick. Like, I guess she doesn't gain life, so... I think 1 Ox in the board would like swing the matchup by like 10% probably. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wow. So, that attack screams Drown the Lock. Which one Drown to be on? Kari's of... Yeah, I mean, we can't not cast it, so... Well, that resolved instantly, so I guess no Drown the Lock. Land number 6 for them. Only 4 in the bin. I guess they could also have an Inventory they're working towards. And that would do it. An attack would turn an Inventory. But now they're also, like, dying. So... They've already cast... They've only cast 1 Fatal Push. We've also drawn pretty well this game as far as, like, not drawing... it's funny. As not drawing lands, so... yeah, let's cast the thing and see what happens. Resolves pretty fast. They can... A lot of things break us up here, you know. A second Soaring Thought Thief would be disgusting. Even a remove some removal spell. I mean, they're letting us attack, though. It's got Menace. Make it 2-1. I'm just going to jam. You figure it out. be pretty weird for them to have a rule spell and not kill Kari's Head before combat. Alright, so they don't really have anything, I feel like. I would be surprised if their hands like multiple end of the stories. And I think that attack was really good because it turned it off. Because that was otherwise they could have attacked with this. Milled 3. Alright, that's 7. I mean, yes, now end of story still on. The hand's definitely end of story for sure. So, this comes down to, can they draw a lot of cheap pieces of interaction to stop us from killing them this turn? Bomat Courier, sure. Alright, they cannot. Woo, boy. Close games. Close games. Very exciting. Yeah, I think if you want to beat rogues, you put like... If you want to beat rogues, put 2 Ox in your board. Ox of Agonis. Because Ox is good against rogues in Standard, where every card costs 4. In our deck, every card costs 1. So, red for a 5/3 that draws 3 cards at any time is insane. If you add 1 copy, you know, you'll find it in a longer game. And then if you add 2 copies, you'll really find it a lot. So, if you want to beat rogues, it's a good way to do it. Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's a little shocky, I guess, but... I mean, Bomat Courier and removal is not bad. Just please don't kill my freaking Bomat Courier. Kind of awkward here with the pathway where we can't, like, playing it on green's like pretty tough with given this hand. Still alive. We're gonna play it on red. Almost the entire deck is red, so pretty weird hand, honestly. Oh, Grix is something. Okay. I'm just gonna go upstairs. Start emptying our hand here. Sure. I don't think we're drawing cards off of Bomat Courier. Just gonna throw that out there. There's no way it's gonna live. Sure. Mari command to make a treasure and destroy. I'm sorry, draw 2, discard 2, destroy target artifact. Sure. Sorry, Mind Stone. All right, now this is like the Nicol Bolas deck. This Grixis, whatever. Angrath's Rampage, yeah. I would bet a lot of money that they have multiple copies of multiple Nicol Bolases in their deck. Alright, this one can be green. Alright, I mean, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You know, it's not really a plan app that they helping out there. Oh, Tergrid, God of Fright. That is terrifying. Okay, sure. Pyromancer. I mean, that's not bad. I'm a little worried here, I'm not gonna lie. We can't kill this Tergrid with 2 spells either, so pretty good draw. This turns on our lightnings too. I guess I don't have any permanents in our hand, right? Mind Stone, sure. Liliana, Waker of the Dead, sure.
I'm looking for
Player discards a card. Player can't.
There's volunteer.
Opponent can't, sure. I mean, we got a lot of burn in our hands, so sure. Rampage, sure.
For your loss.
Upstairs. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna play out our hand and just draw a burn spell and kill them, I guess. We're on a clock of some kind, you know. And Tergrid can't attack unless they have a blocker too, so we have like a lot of burn spells and a lot of haste cards. 17-1. I love these. I get it. I get the rampages, so this is a sack thing, sure. Right, so I get their own Pyromancer. It's pretty good. They have a clock in play. I mean, Tergrid plus 3 return from this is certainly real. Shock off the top. Oh my god.
Get out of my way!
Liliana's Triumph to make a force a draw step discard. That is disgusting. Are we dead? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're dead. Wow. What a turnaround. Just couldn't cast our cards fast enough. Alright, I mean, doesn't feel great, but sure. I guess losing a Terror Grid, you can't be too sad. The card is pretty awesome. Alright, we need to cut some of these shocks and bring in some more threats. Or like all the shocks, all the pillars. And bring in like Chandra, Bonecrusher, probably Ferocidon. I think it's better than Chainwhirler. On the play. Sure. A little awkward, but sure. We stack our couriers, they're going to steal them. It's very rude. We did mulligan that game. With one more card, maybe we get that one, you know? I freaking love Bomat Courier. It's such a cool card. That's not a bad draw either. We could tap land here to guarantee Chandra on 3. We're going to do that, actually. It's not ideal, but getting the Planeswalker in play against the pseudo control deck is pretty important. Okay, never mind. But we do double courier, which is good. We can draw 5 if they wrath us. Wizard Lightning, sure. So they have a mass removal spell here. We can stack. We can just stack both coat horrors and draw 5. They don't seem to have that, which is great. Just gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna lose Proud Trigger. I think I want to have mana for warriors. I think so. In our draw step, so we're gonna kill in our draw step. Interesting choice. Could have killed on their turn, I guess. That's kind of different, I guess. I guess this is probably the best time to do it. And they're gonna. Oh my god. So this actually is fine. So they're gonna kill both couriers. We get to hold priority here and draw 5, and our hand's crappy anyway. So make a red, sack courier. Trigger up a stack. Make a red, sack courier. Discard our empty hand, and now we draw the cards, and draw the cards, and we have to draw a single land, and that's awkward, but okay, sure. Alright, I guess. I mean, double Wizard's Lightning. Our hand's like good, you know. Roxa. I think we just pitch the Kari Zeb here. Just keep the 2 burn spells from Chandra. They kill my Soul-Scar, it's a little awkward, but
I'm happy as a hellion to start some fires. Oh, they're so
I think we're in good shape here. Black Lance Paragon? Okay. I mean, I guess that's sort of like a lightning helix. Alright, I mean, I think we're in good shape here. I'll say Enter the God Eternals. If I play against 2 opponents who are playing Enter the God Eternals in the same freaking set of the video, I'm going to be pretty unhappy. Alright, so we're on the draw now, of course, but I think we're still in pretty good shape. Their hand, game 1, lined up pretty perfectly, and they won the game at 1 life. So, you know, it was really, really close. Black Lance Paragon. Let me have those Bonecrushers in. This Bonecrusher's pretty nice response to that. Sure, hand's good. Soul-Scar on 1. Again, our Lavarunners aren't great post-board once all the shocks and stuff are out of the burn spells, but still certainly live. Yeah, we'll just Burning-Tree Stomp. Actually play Lavarunner instead. I guess we'll Lavarunner instead. Try and see if we can use Stomp a little better. Waste Knot. Oh, now it's all coming together. Okay, sure. I see how it is. Yeah. Yeah, we'll play Creature here. They could have some sort of Wrath effect, but the deck's cool. That's pretty cool, honestly. Smart command, deal 2. Target player draws 2 and then discards 2. Alright, I love their deck. Their deck's freaking awesome. So they're using the Prismari command on us, even though we're going to loot, just to make us draw and discard 2 cards. And then whenever we discard a creature, they get a zombie, discard a land, they add mana, and discard a non-creature on land, they draw a card. That's something else. Okay. Yeah, I guess. So I'd say we mostly just don't want to discard a creature. I guess we have Stomp too, but that's some creatures. Alright, so we discard a land, they get black. They probably can't use it. We're going to discard the land and I think the Lavamancer. And we'll just stomp the zombie we make. Yeah. They can use the mana, it's pretty gross. Most just like don't want them drawing cards. They have a Rampage, which is fine. Obviously, our runners aren't very good, so they only have 1 card left. I mean, like, this seems pretty fine for us. We draw Stomping Ground. We only have 1 spell in the bin, right? Yeah, so, alright. So they go. Definitely wouldn't be thrilled if we had to discard a card here. Looks like they're out, though. Yeah, they're just out of stuff. They have Castle, but clearly Castle's not the... now they're going to go for it, I'm sure. We could just, like, Stomp here, or we could just wait. I see no reason to cast Stomp yet. Their deck's definitely cool. I like it. We're gonna Castle. Yeah, that's pretty, basically concession. Alright. Fun Police is here. Opponent's playing super cool Waste Not deck. I'll have to try. That deck was really cool. I might try and, like, reverse engineer that deck for a future video. If you want to see that one, let me know. That one looked pretty fun. Using Prismari command to make your opponent draw a discard. That's a... You know, the fact is they didn't have many bad cards in their deck, which is good. You know, or like awful cards. Like Angrat's Rampage, Liliana's Triumph. All these cards are like fine. You know, when you build a Waste Not deck and you're playing like a dozen cards that are just totally unplayable and like only good with Waste Not, that's not very impressive. But you can build a Waste Not deck or some fun like deck around a certain card and have the ability to play cards that are at least reasonable, and then also have your kind of combo stuff too. That's pretty cool. So our opponent is testing for the Strixhaven Championship. STX is the modifier they give to the free accounts they give to their competitors. So, and they're Mythic 207. Let's take him down a notch. What do y'all think, huh? We are currently 3-0 with the Atarka red deck. We're certainly being mean today. No fun Waste Not decks today. We are just killing our opponents. And our opponent is playing Fervent Champion. Sure. Unfortunately, we have double shock lands, but sure. Just get Kari Zev going here. Fervent Champion is certainly interesting. Fervent Champion feels a little lower down the list of playable 1-drops in Historic. Maybe they have Knight synergies or Equipment synergies. Earth. So they're just playing all the opposite cards of us. We can Pillar of his Earthshaker, which is pretty great. We have Soul-Scar Mage. We're taking a lot of damage off our lands, which kind of sucks, but... I don't think we're going to stop, though. I think we're just going to keep taking hits. Like, pretty well in at this point. They're at 13. We have 2 Couriers. We have Wizard's Lightning. The Soul-Scar can even block the Fervent Champion. It's a 1-2. Another Kenora. Alright, sure. I mean, this is mad aggressive. Alright. I mean, yeah, let's just, we're going to attack with everything. I'm going to probably pop the Courier on 4, so, and I'll kill Kenra with my Lightning, I guess. How much damage is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It would require us to draw 2 shocks to kill them. Yeah, I'm just going to kill the Kenra. I could try to draw Atarka's command, I guess. I was wrong. I should probably pop Courier first. Target's command's lethal, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I screwed up. I should have popped this first. I think it's still lethal, though, so let's try and kill them. Target's command, please? No. So that's fine. Soul-Scar Lavarunner. So, like, we're not dead this turn. They're pretty dead next turn. So, missed the land drop or 2, obviously. I mean, interesting cards for sure. Chainwhirler seems absolutely busted here. Bring in Chainwhirler. Bring in Bonecrusher Giant. What seems not good? Gallia. We obviously want all of our... We're on the draw. I mean, the Couriers go on the draw. Courier's just, like, so good, though. Lavarunner's obviously good with our Wizard's Lightnings. Pyromancers, pretty good. They could have like their own Chainwhirlers. Maybe we want to like hedge against that a little bit and like cut 2 Pyromancers. I'll cut 2 Couriers. Courier on the draw is a little rough, so we are not that soft a Chainwhirler. Whereas like they seem really soft. All they played was 1-toughness creatures, so. Not very good. We should probably mulligan his hand. It's Grizzly Bears and nothing. This is a wizard we can keep maybe because we can go Burning-Tree, kill your thing, but we're going to mulligan. We can't mulligan his hand. We're going to keep. We're going to ship Wizard's Lightning. Maybe we should actually ship a shock. Because we can draw a 1-mana wizard and like it's a bit of variety because all these things deal 2. So like if they play a Kari's Dev or something like that, this can kill it at least. But 1 land on a draw, triple shock certainly keeps us alive pretty well. I'll ship the Lightning. Not a bad hand, honestly. Firebrand. They're playing all the weird... It's so weird to be playing a pseudo mirror, and they're just playing all the different cards from us, you know? Like... They are also playing Rootbound Crag. Doesn't feel great, but draw a land. I guess that like we should have not done that because we could have just like Burning-Tree stomped, and now we can't make that play. And like I don't want to just Burning-Tree stomp nothing. I'm just gonna say I think that was a mistake. I should not have shocked that creature. That was very, very bad. I was just in my mind. I'm just like we have 1 land and 3 shocks. We should want to cast these stupid things. Sure. They're annexing. Wow. Okay. That's a thing you can do, I guess. I screwed. I should have killed this first. That was dumb. I was just too distracted. I guess we have Chainwhirler too, but alright, so I screwed up. I should have killed this first, obviously. Pillar Flames Radiance. This we can draw. We can just Pillar Shock it. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Let's draw land. Alright, cool. So now I get to Burning-Tree. Pillar Flame this. And then stomp it. I'd imagine they're an Embercleave deck if they're playing Annex, but possible they're not. Earthshakers, fine. We have Chainwhirler in our hand, which is freaking awesome, so... Pillar of Flame. Not trying to rob you. Alright, so it's pretty good. We have multiple kill spells and a Bonecrusher, though. I think we're in good shape here. Life's getting a little low, but I guess we can't play Bonecrusher and removal spells. Alright, whatever. We'll just kill these. Kill this. Attack for 2. The ability to shock this if necessary. We're probably just going to shock it if they attack. Robber. Alright, that's not allowed. No wizards. Did we cut wizards? No, we didn't cut any wizards, actually. We draw a land. Sure. Of course, flashback on Kenra is very real, but, like, they're still 2 lands away. If they were 1 land away, I'd be really worried. 4/4 haste can't block is huge. Lava Coil. Okay. Seems like neither of us have a good breaker here. Like Hazoret, something like that. I'm gonna Wizard's Lightning the Burning-Tree Emissary. Like they get 6 lands, we're gonna lose. Oh my god, that's terrifying. They have Embercleave for sure. Their last card's Embercleave. We should win the game. Immediately, there we go, win the game. Yeah, last card's for 100,000% Embercleave. There's no way it's not Embercleave. They would shock there because it costs 5. So, sweet, taking him down. Sorry, Pro Tour competitor. You had to play against me in my silly cool stuff video. Sorry about that rating. 4-0. Deck seems good. Deck seems good. Let's go. Let's go for the sweep here. Nice 5-0 video. Like a nice 5-0 video. Let's go. Let's go. Anthony. Alright, on the play. Alright, mulligan. Only playing 20 lands, like, we just can't keep his hand. His hand is absolutely reliant. If we had, like, if this is like 1-drop, 1-drop, so we have, like, Burning-Tree, 2-drop, 1-drop, 1-drop, command, pillar, land, we can keep, I think. We can, like, try and play a spell. Yeah, the Burning-Tree will, like, catch us back up, but we can't keep his hand on the play with all 2-drops. Obviously, if we draw a land, my hand's phenomenal, but... And it's not even shock, so, like, if they go land or off on 1, we can't, like, end-step shock it and then play Burning-Tree. All right, if there's a 5-card hand you want, it's this hand. So let's get rid of Pillar, Flame, Shock, and just ride Double Courier to victory here. Snow-covered Forest, Land Elves. Okay. Toasted. Toasted! Shockland. Lovestruck Beast. Lovestruck Beast is pretty good against us. We draw Pyromancer. Alright, we're going to wait on the Couriers. We can cash in the Couriers for 5 cards some later date. And they could have a Skyclave also, but let's just go here. Ideally, we draw land. We can go land, Lavarunner, attack with both, draw 5. They go land company or land. Alright, Archon of Emeria is like really good against us. We'll play 1 spell a turn. Gross. Alright. I think we're in trouble. Now they have company too, for sure. Yeah. I mean, we need a big whiff here, folks. We need like Llanowar Elf or something. Elite Spellbinder, Lovestruck Beast. Now, the amusing part about this is that the Spellbinder will take the card out of my hand for Bomat Courier, which is kind of cool. Alright, untap. And draw land. That's actually kind of fun. Oh, we're going to draw 5 here. I freaking love Bomat Courier. It's really hard to explain how much I love Bomat Courier. I freaking love the card so much. Alright, so stack it. Turn of a stack. Try to stack the other one. Draw 2. Draw 3. And we've drawn not a single way to remove the Archon of Emeria, which is problematic, to say the least. Probably not a good matchup for us. Chainwhirler can help, Ferocidon can help, but they certainly go big pretty quickly, and then Lovestruck Beast is really good against us. Alright, now that Archon is basically unkillable, yeah, we're in trouble. So, and then Archon is just so good against us because we just can't play multiple spells, obviously, and now we just can't do anything. They're at 13. Yeah, games they draw a Lovestruck Beast and an Archon seem tough. Alright, tough game. Mulligan at 5. Hand was actually pretty solid, but their hand was way too good to compete with. So, bring in a Chainwhirler, Ferocidon. Do we bring Ferocidon? I don't think we do, actually. They don't really gain life. Ferocidon's good against the Angel Company deck, but I don't know if it's good against them. Probably cut the Gallias. Just, like, pretty hard to attack into them. And then I think I want Stomps. At the cost of what? Like, Lavamancer's really good here. I guess, like, the Pillar of Flames are maybe the weak link. It feels dumb to cut Pillar for Stomp. Like, Pyromancer. Lavarunner's like... Cut 2 Lavarunners, maybe. We're bringing some other threats, so... They don't have much removal either. They have Skyclave, that's basically it, so... Hand's great. Couldn't ask for more. Like, phenomenal great. I'm good. Tap, land, go. Actually, you know what? Temple Guard and Llanowar Elves. We actually want a Burning-Tree into Bonecrusher here, so I actually would like them to play a creature. They did not, of course. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. We got another one? Hold on. I'm good. Alright. We're going to attack. I mean, doesn't feel great, but we're going to do it. We have 2. Good enough, apparently. Good enough. Alright. Game 3. I'm going to keep. I think that there's such a good chance we just don't draw land and never win the game. But I think that this matchup isn't great for us. And if we draw land, our hand is phenomenal. And we have 2 shots at it. And I think it's worth it to keep. Tap land. Alright, bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. That's a bingo. So, no 1-drop for them, and we draw the land. So, 2 ideal things happening for us. Nothing again? That's just not believable. Am I getting tricked here? Am I getting tricked? Hey, they scooped them the last freaking Burning-Tree Emissary. They're going to scoop this one too, probably, right? Like, they didn't do anything. Must have Skyclave, I guess. Our hand's great, so... Mammoth? This is the best you can muster? This is all the Gusta you can muster? I mean... I don't know, they kept 7, right? Boom. They're 10. I mean, a company here's... they have company, right? They have the shield. The shield is good. The shield is really good against us. Holy cow, that card's good against us. Okay. That's going to be hard to beat. I'm not going to lie. I did not consider bringing in my Masked Vandals. I probably should have. I guess I got everything right. Have your target a spell or ability? Alright, I mean... Shields up, Captain. Shields up, Captain. Alright, well, it wasn't Elder Gargaroth. That's good, at least. Better on Chainwhirler like a master, sure. Alright, I mean, we just, like, kill one of these with shock. It doesn't even kill it. Holy cow. Jeez. This card's, like, unbeatable. Okay. 2, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. They can block Courier, and just take 4. That seems bad for us. But then we talk about this. We're sacrificing 2 creatures to deal 2 damage. Oh my god. This is brutal. I guess whenever they block, we can also shock it. So we'll kill one of the Luminarch Aspirants. Jeez. Alright. I mean, they've got a lot of lands. So it feels like they kept their hand solely on the back of this card. We draw Wizard's Lightning, which is kind of awkward, but sure. I mean, a company would be devastating. Once they go, I guess. Oh, thank God, no company. So they kept their hand solely on the back of the shield. The question is, like, is the shield good enough by itself to win? All right. Land? Cool. Now I have a creature that can, like, sort of battle. Oh, brutal. Oh my god, we're dead. Wow, this card's unreal. Yeah, I need to eat like a bunch of creatures too. Yeah, we just can't win. Wow, that's unreal. Okay, we can draw like a full 7 new cards too. I don't think we can actually win. Actually, that might have been 1 turn too late. It was actually a really good draw, but it might be 1 turn too late. It's almost assuredly 1 turn too late. Yeah. Stomp does stop this, actually. Stomp does stop the damage prevention. Yeah, this is definitely too late. Too little too late. Okay. We're going to put Atarka's command onto the stack in the modes of extra land, deal 3. Then we're going to activate our Bomat Courier, discarding our hand. Resolve that ability. Put a land into play. And I guess that's it. Hoping to play like 2 land. I mean, we can't play more than one spell at a turn. Like, we're just super dead. Yeah. Now we really can't play more than one spell on a turn. That's a weak spot. That is a weak spot for sure. Protector's Shield. I definitely did not consider that being a possibility. Actually, this might help. Because that turns off the damage prevention, because now it's not damage anymore. I think. I don't know how that works, actually. I can't put more than one spell. God. Alright, 3/6 in the air. We're just, like, dead. I should have blocked the ooze last turn. We're like, I don't think we can ever win the game, but I should have blocked the ooze last turn. See how this works. It does work. We're still dead, but so Chainwhirler would have actually minus 13. Well, so I guess we actually do have play against it. We kind of just didn't draw the cards that actually make it good. That's fair. All right, so feels like a pretty bad matchup. Definitely cards like Lavamancer are really good there. So we can see how some of the skews we put in our deck are good there. But like that was unreal how good that one card was against us. Do we bring in Masked Vandal against them in the future? Maybe. But, again, Stomp can stop the shield. Soul-Scar Mage stops the shield, too. Yeah, but the deck felt awesome. I mean, we went 4-1. We lost to, you know, probably a bad matchup with a card that was pretty nutty against us. But deck feels great. If you like attacking, this deck feels like a phenomenal choice. I'm not sure about those 2 Pillar of Flames. You could definitely make them as making Bonecrushers. And you up the curve a little bit, but Bonecrusher is obviously really, really good. Bonecrusher is also a card to play off of your Burning-Tree. It does make your Lava Runners a little worse. Now we only have 4 Shocks, 4 Target Commands, and 4 Wizard's Lightning, so the runners aren't going to be just as much as you might like. But there aren't like many other cards you can play in that slot. I mean, you could play like actual Lightning Strike, but just like, you know, not super great. It's fine. You know, definitely a flex spot to be sure. Pillar also plays better with Grim Lavamancer too, but deck's super sweet. If you like attacking, and if you never cast Target's Command in your life before, I highly recommend it. It is insanely good. So, deck seems great. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out CoolStuffInc.com once again for the companion article to this video. Check out CoolStuffInc.com for all your shopping needs, games, singles, pre-order Modern Horizons, promo code GYM5, 5% off your order on CoolStuffInc.com, and you get a free Goblin token with me. My face on it. That's right. Check it out, CoolStuffInc.com. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next week. Have a good one.